We're dealing with gibbon, orangutan, chimpanzee, gorilla, human. What you will notice is that the hands are very much all alike. Where the real changes occur is in the feet. What you'll notice is that there's an opposable big toe. Some are far away, but when you get to the human, it comes up. And what we're looking at in terms of our history is that somewhere along the line, we and the great apes had a common ancestor. And what could have happened, and again, this is a theory, what could have happened, and what science shows us probably did happen, was that you have this major ancestor, but one of the brothers or sisters of this ancestor comes down and begins to live on the ground as opposed to living in a tree. And one of the things about the opposable toe, and chances are this ancestor had the opposable big toe, because the big toe, having an opposable big toe gives you 100% mobility. In other words, you can climb through trees using your hands or your feet because they all can grab, they all can latch on. So you have 100% mobility, but you have no stability. When this ancestor came out of the tree, for whatever reason, maybe they saw some food on the ground, they might have fallen out of the tree. And maybe they didn't get up, maybe they just kind of looked around, investigated a while, and then down the road came down again, and then pretty soon came down again. Somewhere in the history, over hundreds of, if not thousands of years, this ancestor that came down out the tree stayed out of the tree. But in so doing, they kept stepping on their opposable big toe. So they had to keep finding themselves flipping over that big toe so that it would be flat, so as they walked, they wouldn't have to step on their opposable toe. And pretty soon, after having staying on the land and forcing this toe to come, this toe, through generations, began to be born closer attached to the foot itself. And then at that point, our ancestor lost 50% mobility and gained 50% stability. So we had 50% mobility because we could do things with our hands, and we had 50% stability, which meant that we could walk on the earth.